Ah,
Kasi journey nga. It's a blueprint of the divine plan.
yung Supreme Court, kinikilala ho kayo. Tagapagmana ng OCT 01-4 dahil
I am not part of the claim that I fight to court that this land is mine. No, I am not part of
hindi
it.
ho kayo claimant, pero paano po nangyari na kayo nakilala ng Korte Suprema?
Yes, because first of all, an entry judgment on a case of a decision of a court, you never can get copy of any judgment if you are not part of the case. Your question now is, how all of a sudden I got it? Because in the ratification of the treaty, I have the right to seize any file, any archive, anywhere in the world. Nabuo ko itong OCT 01-4 under my name.
Ang mga pangalan lumilitaw na pag-aari ng Cagayan Taliano, pag-aari ng Madrigal Apropiado, yun po ay temporaryo lamang. Nga, ito pa lang si Presidente Macapagal Arroyo ay noon din ay gusto niya siya mapoklamang Queen of the South. Paano
So
ito
she can
nangyari?
be the Queen of the Motherland. She asked the 72 elders, she gathered 72 elders in Bukidnon, that she will be crowned as the Queen of the South because of the interest to take the wealth of the nation.
That's right.
In the decision of the civil case 3957P Compromise Agreement, all titles, OCT 01 up to OCT 100,000 are all cancelled except OCT 01-04. I have to win this case because if I don't win, the world will collapse.
I believe so. Dahil
I know so.
Ako rin, naniniwala ako dahil sa dinami ng mga nakakausap ng mga claimants, kaya sa inyo ko lang nakikita na kayo ay merong fundasyon.
The bilateral Minesfield Treaty is seeking for the soul, the ear, hereditary successor in interest, ownership. The sole signatory is finished. The ownership now has its own currency. The gold dollar certificate will be the setting of the reset, global reset. Yun ngayon, ground zero, grassroots. Biblical scholars, Bible scholars. There are a lot of doctor of education, lawyers, presidents. You know, if they know this, if they can just do this, I'm not needed here. I don't have to do this. As smart as they are, Harvard graduate, you know, and what happened? Why can't they destroy the Constitution? Look what happened to the world today.
Kaya
Their plan, what they create is to destroy the world. And what I do, everything is imploded to me. And what I do is to restore, to recreate what was broken. And that's what I do alone.
At kaya nga po mga kapatid na ang Queen Salvacion po ay siya po ang merong ng plano, meron ng sapat na yung kanyang kaalaman na kumbaga, alam niya kung anong dapat gawin kapag nagkaroon ng economic collapse, failure of government, at maging
Failure of currency.
Failure of currency. Failure of economy.
Everything is failed.
Tatakbo. Magkakaroon ng chaos. Pero dito, ako naniniwala
because you have to realize
meron ng sistema dito sa Kingdom FILIPINA Hacienda.
Because you have to realize, Anton, that the peace treaty in 1898 is the final account that after 100 years rises the world peace. Because the world will then collapse. Because God will take the world back. Because there is an agreement between the old world, the ancient time, and today. In the third day, in the third millennium, rises God's kingdom as His promise for us. And this is not going to be done by the people in the world. It has to be His chosen. God will choose the spirited being, which is now, to do all the work to gather all the spiritual being together to rebuild the new city, the lost paradise. The Garden of Eden, now here in Palao, the city of salvation.
Right. So, sa tingin niyo po, itong mga darating na araw, darating na buwan, marami pang mga magdideklara ng hari at mga magdideklara ng
Well,
mga
they can
reyna?
declare what they want.
Mhm.
But for me, the game is over. It has been over actually since 2017, when actually I declared the ground zero groundbreaking,
Yun.
September 11. Because this was the day I will promulgate the Constitution. The Constitution existing rule of law and the rule of court.
Okay. So, sa ngayon, ano po bang mga critical challenges na inyong kinakaharap? Sabi ninyo na diniklara ninyo ground zero ang Kingdom Filipina Hacienda o itong Palao noong 2017. So, gaano na po ito nag-progress?
You know, it's really done. All I'm waiting is the big one. And because we cannot avoid it. It's unavoidable. We are now in the point of no return. The world come to its end. So I'm just waiting for the big one. Who will be saved? Those who are spirited being. The people who are righteous, who really look forward, look for the truth and ask for God, guidance, enlighten, that they will be part in this promised kingdom. Yun ang aking hinahanap, ang mga gintong tao. Because God's gift is blessing. We are now in a point of, there is already a ground zero. The ancient world belongs to the serpent. Anyone who rises belongs to the new nation. The risen Christ, the Holy Spirit. So all the people who faithfully follow the Christ in them, they will also resurrect to take their rule back. I'm looking for the 144,000 spirited being that will help rebuild this community, this city, this nation to become the overseer. It will not happen overnight, I know. One step at a time. So I'm really looking forward on the big day. I'm not worried because all the spirited being who actually painfully, who suffered also in the world, who seek righteousness and God's kingdom, one day when this day comes, I know a lot of people will be shaken and then they will believe that God's kingdom is here now for them to stay.
Very good.
This is how my world begins. God's kingdom begins. This will be the separation of the day and the night.
Yeah. Napakaganda po. At maraming salamat po sa pagpapaunlak niyo ng interview sa Wealth of the Nation sa inyong lingkod. At lubos ko pong naunawaan ngayon na ang mga inyong patutuo hindi lamang po pala talaga yung crafted o yung nilikha o pinag-isipan ng ganun lang, kundi ito ay mayroon po talagang divine intervention na namagitan nang sa ganun ito yung lahat ay sa katuparan na magkaroon ng kaganapan.
Under the rule of law and the rule of court. Protected under Republic Act 386, 428, 427, 429. Yun yung ownership. So I have the right to exclude. I don't need, by the way, this is very important. As a government, I have acceptance, accreditation, and acknowledgement that I am a government under NCIP. And NCIP is already canceled, repealed, and revoked. The same way as Republic Act 7160. This is what I do now in the rising of the sovereign nation, New Palao Barangay Unit, by following the rule of law, the promulgation of Republic Act 7160, Republic Act 386, and our 1987 Constitution, integrating this to become a sovereign covenant of God. This is where we begin. And it becomes a new journey.
Very well.
And Anton, you are welcome in God's kingdom.
Thank
We
you.
are more than happy that you really make effort to visit and check out really what we have. It's very important to us because what is important to us is important to the nation, that you become also a tool to send the message to the rest of our brothers and sisters who really want to see truth and know truth. And God had used you somehow to come here and share this to your followers.
I'm truly honored. I'm truly honored, Your Majesty.
Anton, it is definitely our honor to award you your sovereign identification as part of this new sovereign nation. To you, you are blessed. And to you, we award you your
Thank you very much,
identification
Your Majesty. I'm
as
really
a
honored.
member of the family,
I'm really
a
honored.
constituents
Yeah.
of the new nation.
Kingdom of FILIPINA. HACIENDA.
Yes.
I'm truly honored with this. And
This is the motherland. The motherland of time immemorial. Kaya ang sinasabi niyan, ang lupang hinirang, your native land. This is where you began life in the paradise.
Opo.
And let's hope and pray. And thank God I have Baidikay now. And here my son is also preparing himself because he is really the king. He's also the king in the New Testament, that he is back to take what is rightfully for him. Together with the host nation and the staff of Kingdom Filipina Hacienda, the Sovereign Republic of the Philippines, we will help pray for you. We will be here for you. We will support you in the endeavor on your journey to continue to send the message to the rest of the people somehow. And thank you very much. And
You're
have
welcome,
a good
Majesty.
evening.
And thank you also.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po sa walang sawang pagtangkilik at pagsuporta sa The Filipino Times featuring the Divine Legitimate Government, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda, the Sovereign Host Nation. Kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa walang sawang pagsubaybay sa aming mga programa sa pagsiwalat ng katotohanan. Nawa po tayo po ay magkaisa para po sa isang layunin upang maitaguyod ang inang bayan bilang isang makatao, makadiyos, makabansa at makakalikasan, malaya at nagkakaisa. Maraming salamat po.